Welcome in, my virtuous Virgos. My name is Kelsey, and this is Youngblood Tarot. I am going to be doing a tarot and oracle reading for you. I will start out with this Rainbow Brain Skull deck. So this was a new release for June 2024, and I've been really loving it so far. It's got some gamer acid trip vibes going on. So this is perfect for my millennial crowd, if that's who's checking in. But of course, anyone's welcome. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Virgos. You can go ahead and let me know in the comments what your Virgo placement is. I'm very curious about that. Let's get a couple cards here. So, throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks. If nothing sticks, hang out in pile. Out argue bad narrative in head. And you're not supposed to always be happy. Let happy sleep. So I want to start out with this card, out argue bad narrative in head. I feel like, you know, we all have this inner voice inside us that's our critic, and it's trying to get us to conform to society. And that is, I believe, because we used to live in tribes and we depended on one another for survival. So if something was outside the norms of that society, we were in danger of being shunned, and that would be extremely detrimental to us. You know, we would probably die in that situation. So we've got that voice, that inner critic. A lot of times it comes from our parents too, the negative things that they said to us while we were growing up that, you know, in our small impressionable mind we took in the most serious way, because in the same way as, you know, that tribe, our parents, we rely on them for survival. So we still have this voice that talks to us and tells us how we're not good in all these various ways. But we can argue against it. We can slowly change that narrative in our head to be a more positive one. So I would start with some affirmations, daily affirmations, whatever you're struggling with, you know, find a video or write from your own voice, but like in a more positive way. And when you do hear those negative thoughts that start to creep up, counter that with something positive. Okay, so yeah, but I'm working on that. Okay, but I'm growing. Okay, but I have so many other positive skills. We don't want to let this monster consume us here. Okay, and then you're not supposed to always be happy. Let happy sleep. So we can get in this mindset where happiness is the only valid emotion, and that's definitely not true. You may be someone who's improved your happiness over time, but that doesn't mean that that's going to be your constant state, you know? So learn that emotions are just a transitory state. We're going to flow through them. We're going to come back to a place of peace and calm, and learn the best ways to maneuver through those for you. So whether it's taking a nap, taking a bath, going for a drive, going for a walk, journaling, like learn the things that help you move through those not as pleasant states so that you can manage them without like wrecking your life in some way. Because I've definitely been in a spot where like if emotions are overwhelming, I'm just, you know, taking a wrecking ball to my life, and we don't want that. We don't want that for you, Virgo. So just keep in mind that you do have the power to move through these things and come out on the other side with no damage done to your life. You've got this. Okay. So for this card, I feel like this is just encouraging you to be like in a creative state and try things out, have more of a beginner mindset. I actually want to read the book for this card, so let me go ahead and pull that out. So this is card 43. Open up our little guidebook here. Perfect. Reflect on your past decisions without judgment. Noticing previous patterns may be the key you need to unlock your best future. Look at old notes, photos, and messages. Okay, so I wouldn't have come up with this from the card, but I guess this is your pile. And if you're someone who's fortunate to have a bunch of your old notes and photos, I would definitely take the time to go through them. Unfortunately, I had to get rid of a lot of my old stuff just to like protect myself in certain ways. So, but maybe you can still think back to those times and try to find something that you can relate to now. And maybe you'll find like a spark of inspiration as you're going through those things as well. Okay, Virgo, so I hope that was helpful. I'm going to move into the tarot for you now. And I am going to be using this Modern Witch tarot deck. I've been really enjoying this one lately. It's got a lot of the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith symbolism with some modern elements. Of course, it's more inclusive as well as far as like skin tones, gender identity, body shape. So this is a good one. And let's get some general energies that we need to know about for Virgo. What's going on for Virgo right now? This is a timeless reading, but I will be publishing it, end of June, early July 2024. So there may be some timing elements that come up. But if you're watching this at a later date, that's totally fine. That's when you were meant to see it. And we'll just kind of manipulate the timing as far as where you're at. Okay, so wow, what a wonderful card to get. First out, the 10 of Pentacles. So this is your long-term success. This is everything you wish for, your dream life. You see the family here. You see multiple generations. So this is generational wealth coming through here. Just your ultimate stability and being able to provide for yourself and those around you as well. What else do we have coming through here? So we've got Page of Cups. So that can be a new creative idea or a love message coming through here. The Queen of Swords, so Queen of Truth, Queen of Boundaries, Queen of Enlightenment. Nine of Pentacles. Wow, this is such... I mean, these two cards together are just like cha-ching, cha-ching. Money coming in for you. So like if you're not in this spot already, this is amazing. This is going to be coming in for you fast because I asked for your general energy. So, be on the lookout for some big payouts, some big success here. She has tended this garden for a while. She's a specialist. She has a lot of knowledge that she's brought in. She's put a lot of time into it. And she's really independent and self-made. So this is really gorgeous, abundant money energy for you here. And then we've also got the Ace of Wands. So this is some really fresh, exciting energy coming in here. So I would go ahead and grab on to any creative ideas that are popping up for you. Follow those new passions. It looks like you've built up a lot and you've developed this personality for yourself that is like, I know what I want, I know what I deserve, I know what my boundaries are, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut out anything that's not leading to this greater abundance for me. So you are really in control of your life right now. You have completely bossed up here. And there's room in your life for something new. So if there's some sort of like creative opportunity coming in, a love offer coming in, something that really excites you, gets you going, lights your wand here, I say definitely go for it. This looks like a super stable and abundant time for you here, Virgo. So this is some really great energy to start out with. Okay. So I feel like you just kind of have to like keep a hold on these emotions and like this mental energy here so that you can stay in this really abundant space. So this may be kind of like going on in the background, just some things that you are having to keep under control. But I see you being successful for that. So are there any challenges that Virgo needs to keep an eye out for? Any challenges that are popping up for Virgo right now? Okay. These are too many cards. Sorry, Virgo. It's just too many. I can't take 7 cards. So let's keep looking. All right. I feel like these want to pop out, and this one too. And that's kind of the area I put those flyers to, so you may get some of the same ones coming out. Okay. So Page of Swords. The Moon. The High Priestess. And the Six of Swords. Okay. So what I'm kind of getting here is that there may be like somebody kind of lurking in the shadows here. This card can mean like spying. So she's got her laptop here. This is like very quiet energy. So this is something that you may not be aware of at this time. But the laptop and the Page of Swords, that's bringing to mind that kind of like social media or online stalking here. So there may be someone that has their eye on you. And I'm thinking it's someone that you've moved away from in the past. So at this point, I don't feel like there's a lot that you should be doing about this, but maybe this is just to make you aware so that like if something does pop up, you're not caught completely off guard. Like just keep that in the back of your mind, that there may be this little creep here lurking in the water trying to get at you. All right, this is a lot of moon energy coming up here. This card is Pisces. So I don't know if there's a Pisces in your life that you've moved away from, or just feels like something going on in the shadows here, some information gathering. All right. And we just want to keep steering clear of that energy. I definitely believe that, you know, if someone's in your face, you can for sure defend yourself. But if someone's gossiping about you, you know, you don't want to go back and like also be on blast as well. Like someone posts some Facebook status about you, like I wouldn't recommend going on and posting a Facebook status about them and how they're crazy. Like don't get drawn into the drama here. You know, be like this High Priestess here. You know, follow your intuition, but stay quiet. Keep your plans to yourself. Keep the power, keep the upper hand through moving in silence right now is what I would recommend. Let's see what opportunities are heading towards Virgo. It looks like you've got maybe like a passionate message, a love offer, a creative opportunity coming in, an exciting new beginning. So let's see what that has to do with. I've got one card. Let's get just a couple more here for Virgo. A couple more messages here for Virgo. All right, so the first card that came out was the Eight of Cups. So this is walking away from something that, you know, there is a lot of value here. Maybe it has taken some time to build up, but it's just not completely fulfilling for you. And here's the moon here again, and this darkness again. So there's a lot of quiet going on. You've also got coming out the Ten of Cups. So this could be like your true joy and happiness that you're moving toward. You're hoping to go from this 8 of Cups to the 10 of Cups, but it does take some bravery. It does take some gumption, you know, to walk away from this many cups, to take the chance that, you know, you're leaving all this behind that you've already built up here, to take the chance and have the faith and hope that you're moving towards this beautiful joy here. Okay, so we've got King of Wands, 5 of Swords, and 8 of Swords. So you may be, you know, walking away from someone who's very established, who has a very dynamic presence, and that can be difficult, you know, somebody who's got like the whole world on their side, or who everyone thinks is this like amazing person. But in the background here, there's this conflict going on, you know. This card represents like winning at all costs. These relationships have been damaged in the process of picking up these swords here. And then we've got the 8 of Swords as well. So this is kind of just like a self-imposed restriction, feeling stuck. But truly, this person does have the power to move past this. So I feel like your opportunity is to walk away from this energy where like maybe you've built up some like material wealth or like some success in this place you're at, but there's this background energy of like chaos and conflict, and like someone who may be a little bit overbearing that's getting you stuck in your head, that's just really not making you happy. So your opportunity is to walk away from that, you know, knowing that maybe you're giving something up short term or you're taking a risk, but that it's ultimately going to lead to your happiness. And with your other cards that you've gotten here, you know, don't be afraid. You've got 10 of Cups, you've got 10 of Pentacles. You have so much abundance and joy coming in for you. So this is really going to be for the better for you. All right, let's get some more specific messages. See if maybe we can get some timing on this or just some more specific details for this situation. So let's find out more for Virgo as far as what they're walking away from, walking into, their new passionate creative beginning. We want some juicy details on that. Tell us more about Virgo's change. Tell us about Virgo. What are they walking away from and what are they walking into? What kind of timing can we expect for Virgo? Okay, so we've got lonely. Feeling unwanted, low self-esteem, unheard, feeling as if no one cares. So I definitely feel like this relates to the earlier card we got from the Rainbow Brain Skull, where you're fighting that inner voice. Maybe that situation that you're walking away from, you just don't feel as if you fit in there. You don't feel as if you belong. Then we've got Gather. So remind yourself where you do belong, you know? Take a moment to spend time with friends and beloved family, people who get you, people who really feel you, and maybe they can help give you some encouragement as far as your new path forward, or maybe they'll spark a brilliant idea for you. Maybe that message will come from these friends and family that you spend some time with. And then we've got children here. So what's popping out to me is a new beginnings. So that's, you know, a confirmation for that Page of Cups and that Ace of Wands that you've got something new and exciting started. And then also like spending time with children here. You know, you hear that phrase out of the mouths of babes. So maybe something you'll be like spending some family time over 4th of July or whenever. And one of the kids will say something to you that's just so poignant and something that, you know, an adult might be too hesitant to say, but that really sparks something inside you, a new inspiration, a creative idea that gets you going there, Virgo. All right, let's just get a couple more from this deck. See if we can get any timing or extra details for you here. Okay, overcome. So this is saying that like you're learning your lesson, a cycle is closing for you, you are going to overcome your current problem. So that walking away energy, that 8 of Cups energy, you will overcome that and move towards your 10 of Pentacles and your 10 of Cups. Okay, timing, winter. So as of this reading, it's summer. So you may need some transition time from walking away until you reach that full abundance of your new opportunity. So I would say it's getting started now and it's maturing in the winter time for you there, Virgo. And then we have home. So new home, new apartment, new living arrangement, home improvement. So maybe that's what you're walking away from here. You know, I really had like a job in mind, but it could be a living situation that's just not working out for you. It's not bringing your highest good for you. And like, you know, Virgos, I think you're a planning sign for sure. So maybe you're just getting your plan in place and ready to go for this winter. And then bam, you're gonna make your move. And without whatever's holding you back right now, you're gonna just jump into your full abundance. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. I see you being really happy by this winter time. Perfect. That's what we needed to hear. And I just want to get a couple more messages for you. We're going to look at the Realist Oracle here to close out with for you. Woo, in your bag. I just noticed that as I was going to shuffle. I definitely feel like Virgo's got a bag. You've got that 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles going on for you. I mean, sheesh. Who wouldn't want to see that? Whatever you're walking away from, I bet they're gonna wish they treated you better. Okay. Okay, so first we've got flow. So I'm seeing this as a transition time for you. You know, this is just for you to keep in mind that where you're at right now is not where you'll be forever. Everything that's happening is adding into the great flow and the great story of your life. So try to just be fully in this moment. Take the lessons for what they are and know that this is just leading toward a brighter future for you. And we've got seek guidance. So it can be important for you right now to have someone to talk to have someone to sort through these ideas with, maybe get a therapist to help you with, you know, combating those things that your inner voice are telling you that you're not good enough, you know, those negative thoughts that are coming in from your childhood or social programming. It can be very helpful to talk to someone about this. And if that does seem overwhelming, you know, find a friend. I saw that gather card. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Your friends love you. They're not just there for the good times. They're there to help you through the rough times as well, Virgo. And, you know, keep tuning into my readings. I want to help you. Maybe like book a personal reading with the tarot reader. Just find somebody to talk to and to help you through this time. All right, and then next we've got the Great Crumble. So this is, you know, bringing to mind the Tower. It's bringing to mind that Eight of Cups where you're walking away from something, or something could just be falling apart for you. But I know it's meant to lead to something better. I actually want to look in the guidebook and get a message for you on this. So it's card 16. Okay, I'm going to read it to you. Destruction, unexpected shifts, liberation comes with loss. This card means there are cracks in your foundation that you can't ignore. You're shaken to your core and left wondering where to go next. Question what you're building, who you're building it with, and why. The silver lining? Whatever falls was destined to crack. A breakthrough will come soon. Okay? So you are meant to walk away from something. You are meant to let something go. You are meant to have a shift in your foundation. So whether that's your home life or your work life, a certain relationship, something is meant to change and fall apart here so you can move on to something better. And then we've got the finish line. So you're going to come through victorious here, Virgo. You are going to complete what you've been working for. This just reminds me of the Ten of Pentacles for you. You've put in the work and the effort training for this marathon here, and you're coming out successful. So you really deserve this. You're making the right choice, walking away from something, and it's really going to bring in abundance and happiness for you. So don't feel afraid to lean on others, your friends, your family, a therapist, to move through this so you can get to this big, huge victory that's waiting for you here. All right? Thanks so much for tuning in. Please hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.